Good Wednesday, YouTube modeling community. As you guys probably know, today is a past build. We're going to save that for the end. More importantly, Mr. Ryan Jones of Z4 Smallworks, one of the channel sponsors, has sent some of his product over. These are new releases. They are available now on his websites. So, his links will be down below. And I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that almost everything he does, you can either go through Colts and either get the file if you're a 3D printer, or purchase through there, or to his actual website, which is also, both of those will be down there, but they're both linked to him. A little bit about the gentleman. He is a family man, first and foremost. He works, 40-plus hour job, just like everybody else. His time is very valuable, and just so. I mean, his products speak for themselves. There is, I've bought from everybody, I've got from everybody, and my personal opinion, there's not a better product out there. That's not taking anything away from all the other gentlemen, because gentlemen like Joel through Iceman Collections, he goes to Ryan for his files to, just to reprint and sell himself. So somebody that's at the level that Joel is, which is it's up there. I mean, he makes great stuff. He's just wider variety, But as far as when it comes to tires and wheels and stuff like that, he comes to Ryan. And he may go to other guys too. I'm not aware. I'm not super close with Joel, but Joel's a great guy too. And I buy from him quite a few times throughout the year, because he may have something that somebody else doesn't have. And, I like Joel's products just as much. But when it comes to tires and wheels, that's my thing. That, to me, that's the wow factor on my builds, other than what I do underneath the hood. But I build a crazy genre of car, pro touring, that's, kind of a combination of pro street, pro stock, pro mod, resto mod. That's kind of all combined into pro touring. And, there's different levels within itself, and you'll see through my builds of where I'm at with it, how I, my vision for it, blah, blah, blah. But most of those cars are featuring new style wheels, not the tire, even though the tires are updating all the time. It's the wheel. It's not something I can go buy aftermarket set, or find in a kit or anything like that. So I have to use an outside source. And over the years, I've bought Aoshima aftermarket wheels, Fujimi. I've searched and searched. I spent hours searching. And other individuals at 3D Print that are doing that, and I've bought their stuff, and they're great. It's what I want. But when I stumbled across Ryan, and I got my first set from him, I was like floored. I was like, man, these are so much better than what I've been getting. And the process he put me through, working on the first project together, which was it was really the Trans Am, having those made, because being a showpiece, everything I wanted a certain way, and those tires and wheels are not quite as wide as these, but they're almost. And I've got another set that are this wide for a project you'll see coming up here. It probably won't be till next year, but I have started it a little bit, modifying the rear suspension to accommodate the big tires. But top of the line, class act, great guy, but keep in mind, he is a normal guy. He's not a god. He has other responsibilities, and that's why he's now given options, because it's less time that he has to spend on it. He has more time to spend with his family, I'm sure, or his work is requiring more of his time. But he sent over a few sets that are just now available. These are new releases. I got one out here. It's a front tire. They're the Artemis 5s. These are in 22 and 24 inch sizes. I believe the front tire is probably like 8 or 9 inch wide. Push that in. 8 or 9 inch wide tire. The backs are probably a 12 inch, I would say, just by looking at the width. Beautiful. Beautiful detail. Crisp, clean, and smooth. Now, these still need a little cleanup. If you turn around on the back, you can see there's the contact points of the supports are still visible on these. Now you take a set like this that I had one off made from him. They're prepped and ready. There's no, I don't need to do nothing to these but put them together and mount them to the build. That's the difference. And with these needing to be cleaned, they don't come with the rotors and calipers, so this would be the lowest form as far as the expense to you. Now I do not know what these cost, but they are up and on his website, so you can hit that link down there and it'll take you there if you're interested in these. These would be exceptional for a pickup truck. I got them in backwards. Good job, Bert. There we go. Show you the depth of those. Perfect for a pickup truck, a van, even like an old school hot rod, big fat fendered. You know, you're going to show a piece out of it. These would be perfect for that, even being this big. I mean, you know, you got to modify to get these to fit in there anyways. They're not just going to tuck right up underneath there. Maybe on a truck on a normal ride height, but you know, you want your truck down in the weeds, you're going to have to do some modifications. But you know, these are crisp and clean. You wouldn't have to do anything to this part. Right, my finger, and you can't even see it. There we go. The centers. It's the back of the tire, and a little bit on the inside of the tire. So, you know, a little sanding, and he's got the technique to sand these on there. Tells you how to do it and everything else. Just light sanding, guys. They're even getting them kind of in the raw form here. They're not. It's not require a lot of work out of you to do it. The fronts are perfect. There's no. We never put a support on the facing of anything, because then that kind of defeats the purpose. And I know this from doing a little bit of 3D printing I've done, that, you know, all my supports, the contact points are on the back where it's not as seen or as easily seen. You know, these are just beautiful representations of the Artemis 5s, and a super popular wheel, high dollar wheel, and you're not going to find these in any kit or aftermarket kit from Aoshima to Maya or any of those even. You know, this is something you're wanting special. You're going to have to go to somebody like Ryan and get a set. And I encourage you to, if nothing more, go to his website, pick out a set of wheels, get your first set, look at them. You're going to be super impressed. If you want custom, you know, that's where this falls into line. These are real aluminum sleeves. I think he has some issues with his lathe right now, and he's looking into a CNC machine so he can start producing these again. That's not a definite thing. It does require a lot more work, and, you know, price goes up, guys. But these are one-off. This is the icing on the cake to me. You know, these go on that 69 GTX I'm building. It is almost done. We're going to probably bring that back on the show here before the end of the year and wrap it up, because it's mainly just some engine detail and final assembly. These have already been, I've already figured out how I got to mount them. They're ready to go on. I'd like to save that for last. And, you know, he custom made these. That 69 Charger I'm going to be building for me, not the commission build. He, you know, one-off made these. Let me find the... Nope. That's not how they go. I'm putting them in wrong. Or am I? There we go. Okay, I was putting it in backwards. Shows what I know. So, here we go. Those are for the 69 Charger, the Ring Brothers build. And if you guys aren't familiar with it, Ring Brothers is on Instagram. I'm sure they have other platforms. They are a custom car builder, designer. They're big on the resto mod, pro touring aspect of it. That's why I like them so much. I like building, replicas of the cars they build because I can't afford it in real life. But Ryan made these for me. I got very little cleanup to do on the back of the wheel. Nothing particular that, alarms me. But the quality of the wheel itself is spot on. I mean, even the lug nuts are drilled out. So I could put studs on that, and I may do that. That way I can take it to a show and pull the wheel off and put the wheel back on type of look. And I can use small styrene rod to make the lug nuts, and I got tiny drill bits. I can drill out the center of the little piece of rod representing the lug nut and push it over top of the stud and hold the wheel and just use a pair of tweezers and pull it off when I want to remove one of the wheels. So there's all kinds of crazy things, but these are beautiful, guys. That's why I like using him. I get a crazy idea, I do my research, realize that I can't get them anywhere, not what I want anyways, and then I know I can go to Ryan and he'll say, yeah, just give me pictures. I send him the pictures, and next thing I know, he's sending me pictures back showing me a test print with the tires and wheels I want underneath the actual kit I'm using, because he is a builder also. He's got a huge stash, and he'll pull one of his kits out and put his test print up underneath there and make sure everything's golden. If he sees this, you're going to have to do modifications to get him to fit, he'll tell you, you're going to have to modify this. So he's very communicative with you through the whole process. And I like the fact that he has a website now that you can go there and just buy them. And you have the option of buying them in levels of raw, with or without rotors and calipers, or a finished product that comes with everything. You'll get the front rotors, rear rotors, wheels, tires ready to go. Just a matter of money-wise. Time is valuable, and his is no different. I've known Ryan for probably about 4 years now, and I've worked with him from the minute I saw him start posting stuff. I got a hold of him and started working with him. We discussed moving to a higher platform, and I wanted to bring whoever I was working with me, and he was my number one choice. I'm not a big pro stock guy, pro street, just specific. Fred Henry covers the market on pro street, and he does an excellent job at what he does. Grade A builds. Ryan produces some stuff like that too for pro stock, pro street, resto mod. Also not just pro touring. He's got the classic hot rodders, which we're going to see right here. These are the old school Kraegers. These are in 19 and 20 inch. These are 1 millimeter smaller in diameter than what you'll get. But you can see these are the rear tires. How wide those are. Nice tread. The deep dish for the rear. And just crisp, clean, all the way down to the lug nuts. And the emblem is there in the center of the wheel too. I mean, you gotta have some old man glasses like I do to see it, but it's there. All that detail's there, just like it would be on the real wheel. But it's a low profile tire, so you get that new school with the old school on your build. And these probably wouldn't have to do any modifications to tuck them up underneath a Nova or Camaro or anything like that. Just some cleanup on the back side of the tire and the sleeve. Minor stuff. He also sent over a set of Krager Super Tricks, old Krager Super Tricks. Deep dish in the back, low profile tire again, so you're getting that resto mod look to your car, but yet the old school feel with the wheel. These are 19 and 20 inch also. These are also 1 millimeter smaller in diameter than what the sets that are available right now on this website are. I mean, packaging, beautiful packaging. This is how you get them in the mail. They'll be in like a purple colored bubble envelope to protect them. I've never had anything come broken, damaged, anything like that. Perfect, ready to go. I always buy ready to go, but now he's got options. I'll probably look into those too, you know. Hell, I can do the sanding and the little prep work to them. If I can save a few dollars, that's even better. Rotors, you know, I always like getting the rotors, so I'll probably go that route. I'll get the calipers and rotors with the wheels, but I'll do the cleanup. And then he offers 16-inch rotors and calipers and 14-inch rotors and calipers. Now they're just slotted, they're not drilled, but you can drill them out yourself if you know the placements. You know, that's where reference comes in. Find you a picture and, you know, small drill bit and drill them out. Be very careful. Resin is brittle. It's not like styrene. It's a little forgiving and soft. These are more brittle. So, you know, put your marks exactly where you want it and just go slow. You can drill them out. I've done it. You can drill them out. It's patience. Don't bind your drill bit. It'll break your bit for one. And if you're too close to the edge, you'll snap the rotor. So just a little food for thought. And that's with every brand I've ever bought. It's not just his. Not saying his stuff's cheap. The one offset I made, he sent the according brakes and calipers to the size of the wheels. So, you know, you have a few options with his stuff. His link will be down below. You guys go check him out. You're not going to be sorry. It's going to be money well spent. You're going to be blown away even with your first set. Not even to mention once you get up to the custom aspect of it, or if you're looking for a specific set that just doesn't exist out there in the marketplace. You're going to be pleased working with this gentleman. I am tickled to death he's on board with us. We're going to be bringing a lot of product through here to show you guys. You know, and give you a little heads up on what it looks like and how it is. We will take a set and mount it to something so you can see that process as well. I have, you know, the GTO. Those are one-off custom wheels. You know, aluminum sleeve, custom 3D printed centers, the brakes, you know, all detailed, painted, mounted. It was like these were made for this kit, and they were. I mean, in retrospect, they were made for this kit, because he had this kit. He test printed the wheels and got them to where the look I wanted, what I was going for, because he understood what I was saying to him, and the pictures I sent of what the look I was going for. And once they were ready, he called me and said, "Hey, here's a picture. This is what they look like. Shouldn't have no problems with them. You know, what do you think?" Send them. He sends you a bill via your email. You pay the bill. They're shipped. And I've waited no more than 4 days, 4 or 5 days tops to get his product. One time, and it was during COVID, that it took about a week and a half, and that's because the mail was all wonky. It took a little longer, but fast. It's just, if you're custom-wise, give him a little time. It's going to take a little time for him to, you know, design them. Then he's going to test print them. He's going to make sure they fit. If he sees stuff's going to have to be modified, he's going to let you know about all that so you're aware of it. And if you're good with that, he'll do the final print on them and, you know, ship them to you. So definitely, I can't you know, push anymore or stress anymore how good this guy is. And I'm 56 years old, guys. I've been doing this for a long time, and I know you can take and make your own sleeve and take your wheel that you're looking for. But when you're talking in the excess of 20s, 22, 24, 27s, 26s, even up into the 30s size tires that you're doing for a special build, you're not going to be able to do that by kit bashing and cutting and doing this. You're going to have to go through somebody like Ryan or Joel at Iceman's to get what you want. And this is the guy you need to go see. my number one recommendation that you'll ever hear me give is Ryan Jones at Z4 Smallworks for his work. And I'm not going to delve into the world of who's got the best paints and who's got the best paintbrushes or airbrushes or anything like that. That's trial and error for you to figure out what works good for you. This guy is a good fit for anybody that builds cars or trucks. That you're not going to get something from him that you're not going to want to use. You're going to be antsy waiting by the mailbox, waiting for them to come. That's how exciting it is to get a set of his wheels. To me, he's cornered the market, and I hope he stays in that corner for a long, long time, because he only comes out with bigger and better things. He doesn't constantly. He'll return back and pull up some retro stuff and adapt it to today's, like he did with these Craters. You know, and that's great too, because these kind of lose their way sometimes. Nobody thinks about them, but you know, they're usually with the big fat meats on them, and that's fine and dandy if that's what you're building. But if you're doing a resto mod, look at that. You're good to go. Just a little paint, little modifications to the back of them. You really wouldn't need calipers and rotors. If you're going to tuck these up underneath something, you're not going to see them anyways because it's a solid wheel. But you get some like these Artemises that you can see through. You want some calipers and brakes in there. I've used Pegasus rotors on the back of Ryan's wheels, and you got to do some little modifications, fill in some spaces, but they work. So the sky's the limit. If you don't want to buy his or pay a few extra dollars, and you've already bought 10 pairs of calipers and rotors from Pegasus, don't buy his. Save a few bucks and use what you got, and then when you run out, go to Ryan and get you some of these. They're not expensive. They're cheap, and they look great, especially once you detail paint them. And they're in 2 sizes. He is working on a set of dualies for the new Mobius ramp truck. I don't know if I'll adapt those to that build or not, since I'm doing it pretty much box stock. But I am definitely getting another ramp truck, and we will adapt the set Ryan's making to those, and we'll see those on the show, and you guys can get a good look at those. If you want to get them for yours. So guys, go check his stuff out. You're not going to be sorry. I mean, I stake my reputation on this man's work, because his work is what makes my work look good. There's no higher level of appreciation than that. I'm not the best. I'm not the worst, but his stuff makes my stuff look good. And I think in my head my stuff looks good, but he makes it look even better. So if you want your model to stand out above the crowd, Z4 Smallworks, guys, go check them out. So that being said, all this set aside, we're going to look at a past builder real quick. This video is going to run a little longer than normal. Like I said, we are going to run out of past builds. I've only been building again full-time for about 5 years, and each one of my builds takes me anywhere from a month to 6 months to build, so I don't have a lot. So we're going to turn around out a little bit. This is Revell's 69 Yenko Nova 427. I built it as a resto mod. This was a gift from my sister-in-law, hence the name Project Sister-in-Law. We had a gift exchange, and she picked my name, and this is what she got me. This is the one with the red box art, or the red car box art. I went with the aftermarket resin hood. So it's kind of a pro mod, resto mod, wrapped into one. It's got, I think these are Aoshima aftermarket tires and wheels. They're 18s, I'm sorry. 18s. I don't remember the name of the wheel, but it was the look I'm going for. It's real similar to these right here. And I wish I knew Ryan at the time, because what I was wanting for the car is this look that these have. And they weren't available in deep dish. Now, I could have maybe modified somehow and got a deeper dish, but you know how it goes. But they still, let's turn out good. it's got a nice stance, but not what I want. It's not aggressive. It's just like a stock height. I wanted the nose down and the ass up a little bit more and a bigger tire. But it's still a good, clean build. It's got splash paint, pearl. It's a 3-stage pearl paint. I don't know if you can see. I can through here, so hopefully you guys can too. It's not been wet sanded or polished. I still got to do that. But paint job is a good paint. There's nothing wrong with paint. Turned out good. My flaw on this is the decals. And like I said, it's probably human error. I laid tape down to keep my edge straight, and they still pulled up for some reason. And, you know, by then it's too late. Being a deeper cowl hood, the stripes from the kit didn't work. I had to mask off, and I airbrushed those stripes on. It turned out okay. They're not great, but whatever. That is the kit decal on the nose there. The kit went together good. I can't complain about that. There's back end. I did use aftermarket photo etch Yanko badging according to where they go. Decals for the other emblems, trunk lock, the door lock, so on and forth. My trusty rusty rotor license plate. Underneath, just, you know, detail painted. This was going to be a full detail build, but I got wrapped up in so many other projects that I just wanted to get it done, and we just went this route. Underneath the hood does have quite a bit of goodies. I've got an MSD ignition box, and it is wired. The battery's wired. It does have aftermarket pre-wired distributor and coil. Use the decals from the kit. It does have the 427 big block. Chromed up the fan shroud cover, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, you know, it's just got something spilt down in there. I need to clean that out. I should probably get polished up later today or tomorrow, one of the two. But, you know, I added the rubber hose to the overflow bottle there. Just a few little, you know, quick, easy details. I didn't want to fight it. It did have some discrepancies, and I'm finding that out in the Wife's Choice. It's the same kit, basically. Back up, and we'll come in real close on it. See if we can zoom. There you go. I mean, you can see there's one little speck of dirt in this paint job, and it's right up here on the corner of the hood. You can't even see it through the camera. There it is, right there. That's it. Oh, what? I take it back. There's 2, 3, but by the naked eye you can't see it. We're zoomed in 2.2 times, so. Get back out here. You know, like I said, it was a fun build. I had bigger and better plans for it, and it aggravated me. Put it away for a while and got it back out, and then it just totally, you know, hurt my feelings. And that happens. You know, I know it happens. Let me get this crap out of my way. And it just happens. Not everything works out the way you want it. But it still was a fun build. I still achieved some similarity of what I wanted. I did want the back end higher. I did want wider tires for the back. Now that, you know, Ryan, I may have him make another set of these and go pop those off and do the modifications and put these up underneath there. And that's, you know, like I said, you build one, you see what you can do down the road, and you know what you're going to have to do to achieve it. So that's a possibility. We may visit this as a rebuild down the road. I normally don't like doing that to ones I've already built, but we might. Or I'll just get another one, another Yanko kit, and another set of tires from Ryan, and we'll do this the way I actually envisioned it. And that was, you know, a lot wider than those. Those are wide, don't get me wrong, but I wanted wider. And I wanted the ass a little taller, so that would require, like I said, 23s in the back and like 19s or 20s in the front, and that nose down. That's the stance I wanted, but, you know, it is what it is. The interior is just stock, black with the decals on the seats. the SYC emblem up on the headrest. I didn't put any aftermarket parts in there, just normal detail painting what was there. But it was fun overall, and I'm glad I did it. And like I said, I probably won't tear that one apart because I don't like doing that to ones I've already built unless it was a total cluster. And usually I can pull off some decency to the kit as I'm going. But next Wednesday we'll plot another old build. It'll be a Mopar again, another Dodge Charger that I built. I think it was the third kit that I built when I started back up, second or third, one of the two. And we'll dive into that. And if anything new comes in from Ryan, we'll discuss that too. Wednesdays may just be product review day, the way it's going. Like I said, we will run out of past builds, and it may be more of a product review. I may even combine mail call in with the product review. I don't want to keep adding more and more videos. I don't have a lot of time, and this is taking a lot of my time. But thank you guys for all your subscriptions. You guys are making this all available. You want to keep seeing content like this, hit that thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment. Go to the email and leave a comment. My email is always down there. Ryan's links are down there. Go check him out. Get you a set of wheels. Just buy your first set. If you haven't already bought his wheels, buy a set just for something you got an idea to build. Get them, look at them. You're gonna be blown away, and then you're gonna want another set. It's almost like model kits. It's a model in itself. You just want more and more and more and more and more. But do that, guys, because the more you guys go check his stuff out, the more stuff's going to be available. More stuff's going to come through the channel. You're going to get to see more, and sometimes even before it's released on his website. But these that we showed today, the Krager Super Tricks, the 5-spoke Kragers, and these Artemis 5s are available on his website. Just keep in mind that 2 sets of Kragers are going to be 1 millimeter in diameter bigger than what these I have here are. But that's okay. These are perfect for like the Nova or a Chevelle or Camaro or whatever, and be perfect for what I'm looking for, or something else down the road. But we'll see. The giveaway at 1,000 subs will be a set of Ryan's wheels and tires and rotors. That I will be including that into the first place prize. And I think second place prize may also receive a set of his wheels and a couple other little things that I've printed, but it's not finalized yet. But just keep you some interest going on what they're going to be. There will be a first, second, and third place. Those will be chosen by a draw of the hat. Just that simple. I'm not going to make it all confusing for everybody and be all technical and no, just like the old day. Throw a bunch of names into a hat. My granddaughter is 5 years old. She's going to reach in that hat and she's going to pull out one piece of paper. The first time, that'll be the first place. That will have your guys' names. So when we get to that point, I'm going to ask you guys, all of you that want to put your name in the hat, you're going to send me an email. Email only. Not down in the comments, but in the email. You're going to send me an email, and it's going to say, I'm in. Have your name and your mailing address in that email, because I save all the emails. And when the name is drawn, if that's your name, I just go to the email, have your mailing address, they'll get mailed right out to you. So that's how the rules will be. I'm in, your name, and your mailing address in an email sent to me, and those are what I'm going to put. Just your name. I'm not going to put your email in there, but I'm going to put your name in the hat, and whoever's name is drawn 3 times will be the winners. And then the prizes will be, I'll show the prizes when we get closer to 1,000. I'll show what the first place, second place, and third place prizes are. First place is going to be a Jim Dandy. It's going to be a big prize. So get the word out there, guys. The faster we grow, the faster this happens. Mark Hobby Nut Models, same as Ryan. I can't speak any higher of him. His link is down there. Go pick out something from Mark. Paintbrushes, airbrush, whatever you're looking for, whatever you need. Mark has it. Get over there and get you something. It's helping me. It's going to help you guys. You're getting a great product. And if there's anything you guys are interested in, you want to see, you want me to review, leave it down in the comments. Give me some ideas of what you want. The voting's still open until Friday on which build is going to go coincide with the ramp truck. The 50 Chevy pickup, which using these Artemis probably look really good on that. The 58 Impala, I have a set of wheels for that already. Or the Rat Rod. The one with the most votes at the end of the day, Friday, is the one that's going to be the next to come up, and that's viewer's choice build. And we may do that from time to time. All right, so enough said. Go check these guys out. Pick you up some stuff. And let me know what you think of all the products. When you do get your first set, send me an email. I'm telling you, you're not going to be wrong. You're not going to say, Rick, oh, you were wrong. These are garbage. You won't. I guarantee it. That's how much I believe in this gentleman's product. That's how much I believe in Mark as a businessman and his hobby store. You're not going to be disappointed when you get something from Mark. I mean, you get to see what it is before you buy it. You buy it. You know it's something you need. You're going to use it. I mean, case closed. It's great stuff. And great service, great shipping. I mean, I ordered something from Mark, and that ramp truck, it literally came in 2 days, 3 days, whatever it was. It was fast. I mean, I'm fairly close to Hobby Nut Models, their headquarters, so that does help. But you guys, the channel's growing, like I always say. My videos are always longer than what most guys are, but I like to talk. This is my time to vent, my time to talk, because I don't have a guy next door or a guy down the street I can go talk to. I'm talking to you guys and gals. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know with those thumbs up. Positive comments. If you got a problem, email me. We'll hash it out in email. I'm a very flexible guy. I like to talk, so we can figure it out. You may have a better way. I may be wrong about something. Whatever it is, send it through the email, and we'll work it out. We'll come to an agreement. Something that I can change, I will change. But Friday will be an update on Wife's Choice. I had to go back and do a lot of modifications to it, so it's not going to be done by Friday. We're still going to muster on through it and get it done. I'll show updates from time to time. That shouldn't take me no more than another week and a half to finish it. And I figured about a month in the beginning. It went so fast in the beginning that I thought, well, I could have it done by this Friday, and it's not going to happen. I have to deliver a commission build, the 56 Chevy you guys saw, to the customer. He's swamped at work. He can't get away. So I'm going to deliver to him Friday. The Budweiser commission build should be out here hopefully this weekend. My brother-in-law, I think, is trying to make it up here to pick it up this weekend. So the shop will be empty of all commission builds other than Jay's over here, which the next video on that will be coming out tomorrow. And I'll probably continue to do those that way. The same way with the ramp truck. It'll be just a little short video on how it goes together, but I'm going to be key to the kit itself to show you guys what you're getting, how it goes together. If I run into any problems, those are all going to be highlighted. But I think that's it. Got a pretty good mail call coming next week. A lot of things have been ordered, so it just depends on how quick they come in. So we'll see that on Monday, and then we do have another build, like I said, for next Wednesday, and maybe some more product review as well. We'll see. If not, we'll spend the whole time talking about the model. All right, you know what to do. I don't have to tell you anymore. Love you guys, man. I'll see y'all Friday. This is Rusty Rotor. I'm out.